What's up, dope fam? Back with another video. This video is just a Bitcoin market analysis. It's just gonna be a short video because, to be honest, there isn't really much to update about. As you can see here, we had some daily consolidation happening on the broadening wedge. I would like to see continuation, especially because if you look at the charts here, it's really the first time since January we've actually started trading above this trend line, and I would definitely like to see an explosive move happen within the next 2 weeks. Reason being is, like I said, we haven't broken out of his wedge, and when it comes to weekly RSI momentum, we are getting confirmation of that for this week. We have about 6 days or so left, and once we get that confirmation that we are breaking out, I do expect a explosive move to the upside. Same with the total coin market cap. As you can see, we are currently trading above the trend line, but we still need price action to develop, which does take time. I'll keep you guys updated, but as of right now, it's just technically just boring chopping and just sideways. And I do expect in the next week or so we have that true direction being made. But as I already said from last video, with the weekly actually breaking out of the RSI consolidation, it's definitely most likely front running what Bitcoin is about to do, which is an explosive move to the upside because of that. Bitcoin weekly chart still hasn't broken out, and I won't expect that to confirm until next week. So without further ado, I'm Dope Oxide. I make content on YouTube, X, and CoinMarketCap, so be sure to follow those pages, and let's get right into it. When it comes to the charts for Bitcoin and the total coin market cap, still needs more time to develop, but it is looking really good right now. I do still expect a doubling from the lows once we get a confirmation this broadening wedge isn't a fake out, and we're actually going to be heading up to the upside. When it comes to open interest is still grinding pretty much slightly down, which is good to see. We're seeing more leverage getting wiped out, which is really good to see. And true spot price bidding is actually propping the price up, which is what we definitely want to see. Next part of the video is tweets. Like I said, there really isn't much to say. So when it comes to just X tweets, first one is from Exit Pump. As you can see, Bitcoin is at a 25% order book depth delta, and which is obviously highly positive for the stock market. It's a rare case when price is up and skew is still in the green. Consider this as only a higher time frame view. Locally, 85.5k is big resistance. As you can see, we're currently testing the 85.5k resistance, which has tended to being a major resistance. So we rejected it yesterday, rejected it back in April, and also lost it as support back in of March. So next steps is definitely breaking above the 85.5k area and holding that for the next week, so we can get that weekly confirmation. And as you can see, the order book depth is actually building up slowly, which is really good to see. That just means there's more liquidity at these levels, and when it comes to spot buyers, they're more willing to bid at these prices, which obviously helps with the Bitcoin price and allows us to go for it multiple legs up higher. Next tweet is by Donny Dicey. This is the DXY divided by the global M2 chart. So as you can see, when DXY has gone down, the global M2 money supply has actually gone up at the same time. So this just suggests and adds more confluence that the Bitcoin bottom is most likely in, especially because the DXY is going down and the M2 money supply is also going up, which is really bullish for the markets, for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and base coins in general, because it just means more money will most likely be flowing into more risky assets like crypto. Next tweet is by Dr. Profit. As you can see, we've actually bounced off the moving average and we're well into the mid 80k region. He thinks we're on a path to 100k, which, to be honest, when it comes to the broadening wedge target, the broadening wedge target is basically where it started from, which is about the 105 to 106k region. So he's most likely on the money there. I do expect once we get this weekly confirmation, we're probably going to have a fast track to 100k probably within 60 days. And when it comes to Astronomer's response, yep, it's coming back before 70k, loan 60k. Good risk to return here. And same with Astronomer, he called the bottom at these levels. And just due to the market sentiment and everything else, I also do expect no new lows to be made. And right now we're just chopping sideways and just getting ready for true direction to be made, which is most likely the upside. Last tweet is from Crypto Skull. So this one's a bit different. This one's about the Ethereum chart. Obviously, as you guys already know, Ethereum has been lagging behind for quite a while, and That's really just due to pretty much where it is in the cycle. And this pretty much explains it really well, and I definitely agree with what everything he's saying. So he studied the Ethereum charts and he came to the conclusion that Ethereum has never really left the existing bear market, and it's been inside its own bear market correction from 2021. He expects another slight drop before it enters its bull market, but he also answered it later on. He actually might think the bottom could be in. And his reason and evidence why Ethereum hasn't actually been going up, and it's been pretty much in just a consolidation for since the bear market. It's been in a consolidation really for 1,000 days, which is a really long time. And he does expect a breakout from here very soon. But nonetheless, the evidence is that two similar patterns with three tops, three MACD resets. It's in a heavy consolidation zone between $1,950 and 1,000, and MACD on the weekly is near reset, and the RSI is at the bottom. As you can see, the MACD is ready to turn up, as well as the RSI. So we're having a major divergence as well. And I do expect once these MACD and RSI starts turning around, we're going to have an explosive move, which will most likely mean Ethereum is out of its own bear market, and we can expect autumn higher and way beyond that. As he says here, Ethereum above 1625, it's still hot air, needs 1 hour, ideally 4 hour closes. We've actually seen that as of right now. So if I go down to the 4 hour charts, we're actually seeing multiple closes above the 1625 region. I do expect we're going to have a squeeze here. So as you can see, I'll just chart it up quickly. We're sort of consolidating at these regions right now. And I do expect for Ethereum to have a massive move within the next 2 days. And obviously, when it comes to where it's going to go, my bias is to the upside due to the fact I believe Bitcoin will also have a leg up higher. And to be honest, just on price structure, really, like when it comes to Ethereum potentially bottoming, this could be the place to be, as this is a major resistance point, and this would probably confirm that we have a low in, and will most likely create new higher lows, especially because Ethereum, it's making its way. Let me just clean the chart up too. Ethereum is making its way to also the major downtrend line it's been in since December. So once we get this breakout here and start grinding to that trend line, I do expect an explosive move from there. And just from Crypto Skull has been saying as well, like it's most likely going to be leaving the bear market phase for Ethereum, and 2.1k is definitely the next step in the right direction. And if I go to the 2.1k region, so 2.1k would actually mean it's out of the downtrend, which would be very bullish. Most likely we get a major retest from there and make our way up from that. And the reason why 2.1k is so significant, as I can show you guys here, 2.1k has been the major support level for a long while. So for the duration of Bitcoin's bull market, 2.1k was a major support level for Ethereum, and obviously the past few months we actually broken down from that. So I really would like to see a reclaim above his support, and which pretty much it would confirm that this drop for Ethereum was a deviation, and we can expect a really large upside move from there. And considering that if Bitcoin will most likely break out and double from these current lows, Ethereum will most likely break out even harder, especially Ethereum to Bitcoin chart looking like it's ready to bottom. So that's all to the video, guys. If you guys like the video, like and subscribe. There wasn't really much else to say. That we just have to wait for the charts to develop, and I just don't want to blabber on for the rest of the video. But of course, if you guys are looking to purchase tokens, especially on base chain and EVM chains, go and check out Sigma Trading Bot. I've got a link in the description below. If you guys enter using my link and trade using my link, I do give out $250 to each of my winners every month. I give out $250 to 5 winners, so it's $1,000 every month. So be sure to sign up with that link. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Peace.